We are now connected.
Welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. I am outside on my front porch today. This is where the energy just feels really good. So I stopped and I thought I'm going to film for the collective today. And as I was filming, I had a hummingbird flying around. So this is the energy that is coming in for the collective today. So know that energetically you are moving through everything that you experience in this reading today. So before filming, I did pull 3 oracle cards, 3 messages for you. And the first one that came through was near the summer solstice. There is something happening for you near the summer solstice. So the message here is your answer arrives during this time of peak energy and clarity. What's been building will finally break through near the summer solstice. So look at that. And we had another card, which was after the storm. So I'm getting near the solstice after a summer storm. So the message here is this happens only after the conflict, the heartbreak, the anxiety, or the uncertainty has run its course. And what's happening for you right now is you're moving through whatever this course is of all of these feelings, all of these things that are happening to you. They're not happening to you, they're happening for you. So this is also representing physical storms in our reality, but also the internal storms we face through heavier situations. Next, we have be mindful of limiting beliefs. So the message on this card is stop doubting yourself or the situation. Your mindset may be the only thing keeping you from what you want. So I'm going to read that to you one more time. Stop doubting yourself or the situation. Your mindset may be the only thing keeping you from what you want. So carry those messages with you. I'm going to now pull an angel number, a light code for you. So like in my previous videos, I like to write these numbers on the palm of my hand to seal the energy. And also as a reminder when I see it that this is exactly the energy I'm moving through. So how can I show up in it? Right? So your angel number today is 724, travel. So you might be seeing this number around, and I'm getting 7:24 a.m. or p.m. for you around this message. Experience brings growth into your life. There's an adventure that is waiting for you, and it's in your highest good to pursue it. In new contexts and environments, your angels will bestow upon you wisdom. Where do you want to go right now? Where is it that you desire to go? I want you to write this down in the comment section below. Plan a trip or adventure, no matter how small, and know it's never a waste of time to see and experience new things. Even if you can't go on the trip right now, make a vision board of a future experience in full living color so you can be reminded of your goal every day. I love vision boards, everyone. I have one. I'm finding that I'm having to update them regularly because the things that are on that vision board are actually happening. And I feel for you vision around travel. This doesn't necessarily have to be, you getting on an airplane and going to a different country or city. This could be astral travel. Traveling in the spiritual realms. So 724, you are meant to travel at this time or make plans to travel. Have a vision board around where you'd like to travel. So let's pop our tarot cards out and see what else is coming through for you. So I've already shuffled these cards, and what we have here is the 10 of Wands. So I feel that the burdens of yesterday, the past few months, whatever it is that you've been carrying, has now been integrated into power for you. So as you are moving into another experience in your life, into a new project, a relationship, or something, you are taking this energy from the past as a strength, not a weakness. So 10 of Wands to start. Next, we have 2 of Wands. The direction of your life is shifting, and I feel you are the one that is behind the wheel that is turning it in the direction that you want to go. This person is holding the world in their hands, and I feel that the world is, in a way, in your hands. It's up to you what you want your reality to look like. It is up to you what choices you make now that are going to work in your favor, right? I feel that you may be at a crossroads. This is what I'm getting from that card. And next, we have the 8 of Pentacles coming through. This is your hard work. This is your efforts that are paying off. I'm seeing that you are building long-term stability, prosperity, wealth, and abundance. This is what you are here for. And I feel this is something that you've always known about yourself, that you're here for something. And perhaps you're not still sure what that is. I feel that you are aligning to this version of you that is building this prosperity, this abundance. So I feel that wherever you are directing your creative energy, your efforts, you're going to see the fruits of your labor here. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So I'm wondering, are you able to hear the crows outside and the bells dinging when the wind blows? This is communication to you from the universe through nature around me. Okay, so you'll have to share with me what you are interpreting of this nature in the background. So we have the number 10, 2, and 8. These are more numbers, light codes that are showing up in your life, connecting you to this reading, to this message. And you know what? The 10 of Wands. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. You know what? But also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. And I'm getting like a chain letter vibe here with something. Do you remember those chain letters? I remember them in high school, and there was like something magical about it if you passed it on to others. I'm getting the same energy coming through this reading right now. And I want you to know that this is a timeless reading today. So whenever you are finding it is exactly when you're meant to hear it. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, welcome in, my beautiful friends. My name is Ria. So this is just letting me know that you are crossing a threshold into a different experience, a new timeline, a new chapter. There is this completion or finalizing of something here with this card's energy. And I feel you've carried a lot of weight through your past experiences. Those of you that are here, there's a lot I feel that I'm feeling from your energy right now because of people in your lives, because of some of the responsibilities that you are picking up that might be others' responsibilities. But I feel you're really good at doing this. This is why you do it. It's a part of who you are. And I feel when sometimes we do carry a lot, we start to feel a certain way, especially about people in our lives, our job, you know, the people in our family, our neighbors, all kinds of things. And right now they are asking you or encouraging you to take a tally of the energy that you have been putting out into some of these connections, to some of these environments, to some of these things that you have been consuming, focused on. This could be thoughts. I feel what's happening is your physical body is communicating to you when something is too much. So, I don't know, has your leg been hurting recently? Has your wrist been hurting? I feel that this is where Spirit is encouraging you to put the weight down for the day or two. You know, I actually had my mother-in-law come in and her leg was hurting and she kept doing things around the house. And I said, you got to go lie down and take care of yourself. And she did, and it felt good, and her leg got better. And it was all about just stopping and pausing to rejuvenate and re-energize and heal. So I feel for some of you, healing is necessary. And perhaps you've just been go, go, go in your life experience, doing all of these things and not really tending to yourself. So this is a call from Spirit. If there's something happening here that is asking you to slow down, you need to do that and take care of yourself. Nurture your physical body, your temple that you have been blessed with. This vessel that navigates your world, your reality. This vessel is what creates your reality in this world. So you have to take care of it, right? So the 10 of Wands is also a breakthrough experience for some of you where you've been working hard. And the efforts are going to pay off here because there have been some sort of a block type of a feeling, like something you couldn't break through or get past. I'm seeing you getting past it. I'm seeing something happening here where you are able to cross that threshold. And from here, everything shifts. Some of you are in that experience where you're in between that, you know, in the threshold itself as you are going from one experience to another, you know, and you could be either behind that threshold or in front of it. So I feel you're somewhere in the experience. You are leveling up in a way. You are elevating and you're going to feel ascension symptoms. So anytime I say that there's ascension, you're elevating, there's always ascension symptoms associated with that experience. I always find when I'm leveling up in my experience, it comes with a lot of pressure, a lot of heaviness. It feels like life is testing me. And I've noticed a pattern around this, right? I've noticed that whenever this happens, I'll either get sick or I'm going through a challenge that feels harder to go through. And I'm being tested on whether I can keep up with this energy or not. And a lot of the times because I get sick, then that means I have to rest. So there's this managing my time better. And, you know, work life has to have balance there. So I feel there's some sort of awareness around that for some of you that is coming through the 10 of Wands. So we have the 2 of Wands. So I feel it's time for some of you to actually change the way that you are going about things or doing things. This is what they're sharing with me here with this card. And it's really interesting because I feel you've wanted this, whatever this change was, for a very long time. And now there's an opportunity for it. So you may be finding yourselves at a crossroads, like having to make a decision because there's 2 pathways now available. There's this way or that way you can go. And maybe you're caught in between that. And that's the threshold that you're crossing, is the decision between this or that. And maybe it's difficult for you because you're not sure. There's uncertainty, or you're wanting some sort of a guarantee that things will work out. You're the one that's going to make them work out. And this has been a message throughout collectives in the last week or so. And I feel there's a purpose and a reason behind that, because you are pushing through something where you need to remember that it's through you that it's going to work. Global presence. I don't know if any of you have social media platforms. Maybe you have a YouTube channel, or you're wanting to be in the public eye in some way. Maybe you're wanting to be on stage and do a speech. I'm seeing you around others and teaching, inspiring, guiding others. And there's an opportunity here where you can actually do that, is what I'm getting for some of you. And perhaps you're looking for some sort of a sign or guidance around this. You know, you're kind of back and forth. There's an opportunity, but maybe the opportunity you thought was going to work out, but it didn't. So there's something else in store for you here. I'm getting a lot of mixed things that I'm feeling right now with this card. And I feel this has to do with the crossroads, where you may be feeling mixed emotions about what you're meant to do with the experience you're in right now. So they want you to trust yourself. And what is it that brings you peace, calm, happiness, joy, excitement? Choose that path, the one that feels right to you, the one that maybe is something that there's a lot of fear around, right? I feel that you're making a decision, choosing between something. And this is where maybe you are finding yourself right now. So I'm seeing something that didn't work out. This is coming in a very strong way. It's like you planned for it, put energy and effort into it. And for some reason, it changed. And you're in this space where you're kind of like, I don't know what just happened. You know, there's disappointment here, maybe even resentment. And now you're not sure exactly which way you're meant to go or what you're meant to do in this situation. I want you to know that whatever happened because there's something better waiting for you. So this could be at your job. Maybe there's something that you thought was going to be yours there. Maybe you were promised something that didn't happen. This is letting me know that there's something else waiting for you that is much better than what you had experienced. And this happened because if it would have happened in the way that you wanted, it wouldn't have been what you wanted, is what I'm feeling. And I feel you in a way already know that. And maybe people around you are telling you the same thing, right? And I feel you're branching off to something that is more authentic to you, that feels better to who you are, where you're not having to show up as a different version of you. You can actually be yourself in this experience. So this is what I'm getting here from the 2 of Wands. And I feel it's time, like you are ready for something. And the signs and synchronicities are everywhere around you. They're not coincidences. These things that happen randomly that were like, no way, that can't be true. That just randomly happened. That's not a synchronicity. It is definitely a synchronicity. Spirit is communicating with you right now, and it's through the many different ways that they can, right? It's not through, you know, you and I talking. It's through everything around you. So it could be through the birds, it could be through you having a conversation and realizing something, or something happened in a way that you weren't expecting. And now it's put you at this place of crossroads where you're having to face a difficult decision to move forward or change something in your life, right? So this is what's coming through. And I feel that the travel is from one place to another in your direct experience. It's almost like you thought life was going one way, but it shifted on to another direction, which is opening up this travel, this exploration into something new that you might not have thought about, right? So COVID for me was that crossroads where when that happened, you know, we couldn't work, but my mortgage was still going through, and I'm like freaking out because I'm like, how am I going to pay my mortgage? Because I live paycheck to paycheck. So that was an experience that changed my entire life and led me to where I am today here with you, right? I didn't expect this to happen or this to be the outcome of that experience, but it was. And I know that we all have had different experiences. So the Eight of Pentacles, this is ultimate power. This is what I'm getting here. This is that feeling of being secure and not living paycheck to paycheck, not being, you know, responsible for other people's energy or picking up the slack or the weight of everyone else but yourself. Like it feels like you are reclaiming your power in a way as you are moving through this experience of making a decision, being at that crossroads. And I feel that what's happening is you are meant to be firsthand in whatever this experience is in order to understand it, in order to know. So you wouldn't have known unless you went through it. And because you went through it, now you know. And it's almost like a blessing that you had to go through something, because now, had you not gone through it, you wouldn't have known what you know now. It's through the processes of taking action and doing the things that you are thinking about. It is you bringing a thought, an idea, some sort of creativity into your material world through you, through your physical body, right? So I'm seeing a lot of really good results, a lot of success, a lot of long-term stability that you have been building all along. And the pathways that you have been walking, the experiences you have been having, the good ones, the bad ones, all of them are all a part of the process of getting to this place in your world. You know, everything that I have gone through, I've gone through a lot of stuff, everyone. I know you have as well. And each of that stuff, had I not gone through even one single one of them, even the toughest ones, I wouldn't be here in front of you today. And I realize that. And I just feel so grateful. There's so much gratitude there for that. You know, and I feel the practice of gratitude here is going to be important now. You are entering a season, or have entered a season of, what do I want to call this? Harvest, right? So we've got fruit stands outside. People have been growing their fruit. Now they're sharing it with others, selling it, and creating abundance for themselves. It is their effort and energy that may have been quiet, but now that everything's blossomed and bloomed, they can actually create prosperity, share that with others. There's this like beautiful collective, collaborative, working with one another vibe here to this Eight of Pentacles. That energy exchange, I'm getting barter exchange. I'm seeing you selling goods for money, or I see an exchange of energy with money. You know, so I feel that money energy is definitely here for those of you that are wanting to create some wealth. There are opportunities here for you to actually create something real and solid with whatever idea or whatever it is that you have currently been putting your energy towards. You know, for some of you, this is you saving money to do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And in my own experience, I've never put money into something that like a new business, because I've always started things, but I always start it with my time, my energy. That's it. I won't put any extra money into it. And even with YouTube, it's just my presence, me filming on my cell phone and then posting the videos. It was my energy that then started to generate this abundance. So this is how it's also working for you, those of you that are out there, and you have the ability. You have the power. You are the magician in your world. You are the alchemist. So they're wanting you to get to work to create your reality. So, you know, had I not decided to quit my job and then start filming videos, posting them on YouTube, this wouldn't have happened for me. It was me that instigated and initiated this and then showed up for it every single day. And this Eight of Pentacles is you showing up for whatever it is that you are creating every single day. So having structure or some sort of solid, I feel, repetitive schedule around it. This could be exercise. Maybe what's valuable to you is your physical health, which is for me as well. So I've been putting time into exercise every single day, and that's become a non-negotiable for me, right? So for some of you, again, there's something here that you've been putting time and energy in, dedicating yourself, being, you know, persevering, like no matter what, you're showing up. It doesn't matter how you feel. You're there showing up. So you're seeing a lot of abundance in that. So I see that some of you are moving through many different layers. This could be, you know, a relationship that you're working on, and you're going to see a lot of abundance through the effort that you put into it. It's through being clear about your boundaries, the way that you're exchanging and, you know, working with the energies, you know, of abundance around you. So that is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel that this is a time for you to receive, like you're going to receive something. It feels like a gift or a lump sum of something. I'm seeing someone handing someone like a bunch of apples because they've grown them in their backyard or on their farm, and they're sharing with their family. Or it's like tomatoes, like I'm getting vegetables and fruit, like an abundance of this. Maybe you have a farm and you're selling these fruits and vegetables, or you're creating some sort of organic cream from home. And it's just, it's kind of like working together with community. Like it's just, I don't know if any of you are going to like these summer fairs that are outside and people come in, you rent tables and you're able to sell your products. These are the kinds of things I'm seeing here through the Eight of Pentacles. And I'm seeing there being success here with this. So that is something that some of you have been asking for as a confirmation. So we're going to go ahead, pull a spirit animal that is guiding you through this. So I've already shuffled my card deck. I'm just going to split the deck, and we have Vulture Spirit. So we have a lot of turkey vultures that fly around on this property, and you're getting one for you today as well. So you may have seen one. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted here. So 63 is your number. You might have seen this number around. And I feel that this is a lucky number for you, along with your angel number at the very beginning of this reading, which was, again, 724. So 63 is the number on this card. Let's pull up 63. And the message here is, what seems hideous has its own beauty. And the recycling and repurposing the vulture does is as important as any other activity in nature that supports the cycle of life. Vulture Spirit's message is that nothing is to be wasted, for nature sees value in everything that exists. What seems rotten and ugly has a potential to be transmuted into something beneficial, and you are reminded that any suffering you have experienced has not gone to waste. Wisdom and understanding that arose from the experience are talismans that will serve you on your journey wherever you go. So an experience where I've overcome something that was very difficult for me, I have tattooed mantras for that experience onto my body. That is how I create talismans for experiences. So what is decaying is only changing form and will fertilize seeds you wish to plant, turning that which has passed away into the substance that will support new growth. All that you might wish to deny or discard has value and can be repurposed and reintegrated into the new you that you are becoming and the new life that you are dreaming into being. No pain was in vain and no experience was wasted, for you have the power to use it to co-create something far better. This is the miracle in your partnership with Spirit. Now, I'm feeling called to read the protection message for you as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So, do you wish you could run away from your past or deny your mistakes? Not so fast, says Vulture Spirit. You have gained something valuable from the experience. Let your grief or anger move through you, and soon your emotions will transform. For you will come to see that you have learned and grown. And I feel this is with the 10 of Wands energy for you, right? So the alchemy of transformation is a gift from Spirit. So never disown what embarrassed, disappointed, or shamed you. It will soon be a source of great wisdom and strength as you work with the magic that allows miracles to be created out of sadness and beauty to arise from ugliness. Vulture Spirit wants you to know that you embody beauty, and the alchemical transformation of the past is happening already. Hang in there. You are so loved, and so much beauty is waiting to come out of all of this. There's so much beauty that is waiting to come out of all of this. And that was the 8 of Pentacles for you, the beauty that comes out of everything that you put your energy and effort into, right? So the 10 of Wands is you carrying that past as strength and not weakness. So that is your message from the Vulture. So we're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So let me pull that card deck out. I forgot to pull it out of the bag. And this is not it. You know, as I'm standing here, I am smelling something kind of fishy. So I wonder if underneath our deck, we have like a dead mouse or something like that, because I don't know, that's what it kind of smells like here. So I'll get my husband to check on that. So your angel number today is 5858. You are currently on the right path. Right now, wherever you are, as you're watching this reading, you are on the right path. Your message today is this is your true destiny. This is your true destiny. You have a lot of strength. They want you to apply that strength in your world. Prayer is an incredibly powerful practice that you can implement in your daily life. They want you to have courage and determination. This courage, this strength, this determination is what creates the miracles in your life. So when you're applying that, that's where you're really going to see the difference, the results. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button and that notification bell. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Rhea and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.